Hello, my name is Leebobawitz, and welcome back to Dream Daddy. What are we going to do to try and remedy this less than ideal situation with the DJ? Well, let's find out. Boop.
Now, who wants to listen to Radiohead's Creep?
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Amanda sidles up to me, pizza in one hand and punch in another. Creep, huh? Bold choice for a youth group. Let's see where he goes with this. After the song finishes, he plays Creep again. Is the DJ crying? If you watch the kids really closely, you can catch them cringe every time Yorkie swears. There they go. Maybe we should do something about this. Joseph runs up to us. He's killing the vibe. They're listening to swears. Sad swears. We have to do something.
Yeah.
You guys should try to give him a pep talk. Maybe he won't. Maybe work him up to Everybody Hurts by REM. At the very least, No Rain by Blind Melon. You want to help us cheer him up? Actually, I just saw my friend, Federico. Federico? He's from Latin. I didn't know you were taking a Latin class. I'm not. So he's from the country Latin?
Aww.
Yes, it exists. Don't Google it. You can go, Amanda. It's and she's gone. Joseph and I make our way to the DJ booth where Spin Master Quinn is having a quiet cry. Crying just like this. Hey, bud. Hey, dudes. How's the party jamming? It's, not? Oh, I'm sorry, fellas. I'm just taking a moment to find my groove. Gotta play the sad tunes to properly appreciate the bangers, you right? That's not how DJing works. Shut up and play the hits. Play the booty bumpers. It's what Jesus would have wanted. Listen, buddy, this is a church function. The songs you're playing they're a bit much, don't you think? It's kind of bringing everyone down. You should put on some top 40 stuff. Lift everyone's spirits. When everyone's dancing and happy, makes the good Lord happy. Right, Joseph? Oh, he liked it! I'm doing so good with this guy. The good Lord does love a song that slaps. And he's a minister, so you know he means it. Let Jesus take the wheel here. You want me to play Jesus Takes the Wheel? That is the opposite of what I want you to do. Hey, buddy. If it's problems you're having with... Leans in close to me. What was his wife's name again? Sandra. If you're having problems with Sandra, I can help you too. I do counseling. It's my job here, and I'm very good at it. Oh, I don't know. I can tell you that you're hurting. Nobody voluntarily listens to that much Radiohead on repeat unless they're really going through some tough times. Trust me, I know.
Norm MacDonald!
Joseph places a hand on Spin Master Quinn's shoulder, who immediately collapses into Joseph's embrace, quietly crying. There, bud. It's gonna be okay. Thank you. I'll put on some dance hall anthems. You're the best, Spin Master Quinn. With yet another crisis averted, Joseph and I return to the dance floor, where Amanda's waiting with an ice cream cone.
Hey.
They have ice cream here! Good work, Amanda. How's it looking out there? Well, for a dance, there's not a whole lot of dancing. Looks like people are starting to bail, though. This is a disaster.
Hey.
Don't be so hard on yourself. This ice cream? Top notch. I'm sorry for dragging you into this, Leboba. You and Amanda just go home. I'm not going to make you stay here for this train wreck. It's not a disaster. We can still fix this. We can... I suddenly realized that what we have to do. Amanda, get out of here. I don't think you're going to want to be here for this, or be seen with me after this.
Whoa.
Oh, gosh. You're not going to. I throw my car keys to Amanda. I'll get a ride back with Joseph. Just remember me as I am right now. Not as what I'm about to become. Amanda nods. Nice knowing you, Pops. She runs out the door. Joseph, I'm going to turn up on the dance floor. With luck, we can get these youths into it as well. Are you in or out? Are you in or out? Joseph stares at me. He knows what has to be done as much as I do. See you on the other side? See you on the other side. Why am I reminded of Hamilton? Joseph and I walk onto the dance floor in the middle of the room. The youth stare at us, unsure of what we're doing. Time to get our groove on. Oh gosh. Let's start them off easy and work our way up to the more technical stuff. Lawnmower, roll the dice, the worm. I pulled the classic handshake and dice throw to the music. I'm a little offbeat, which is expected of any dad, but I think this is a nice baseline to work from. Joseph follows along, bopping his head to the beat. Simple but smart. That's good. I look around. Well, it looks like we've got everyone's attention. All right, Leboba, let's turn up the heat. Sprinkler, Running Man. Because dice throw. Let's go to the Running Man.
Oh.
Since time immemorial, this move has never let me down. I start jogging in place, matching the movements with my arms pushing out. This seems to awaken something in Joseph. Feels the fire or the Running Man deep within him. I look around to the youths. They're getting into it! Nice work, but we'd better pick it up or they'll lose interest quick. Cabbage Patch, the windmill. Hammer slide. I try to do the hammer slide. Honestly, it's not a bad bit, but the kids don't get into it. Good effort, buddy, but I think the pan flashed a little too long. Oh no! We can still turn this around. Oh. Moonwalk? I start sliding my feet backwards. I can't tell if this looks good or not, but I think these kids have seen enough people doing moonwalks that they understand the general concept. Joseph makes a moonwalk attempt as well. Surprisingly, dude pulls it off flawlessly. I look around to the youths. They're cheering. All right, time for the big finish. Oh gosh. Lift Joseph. I don't know if I could handle that. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. I approach Joseph and motion when I'm about to lift him up.
Lords of Arabia.
Are you strong enough to do that? I don't know! Without regard for human safety, I summon all my might and lift Joseph above my head. It isn't quite dirty dancing, but Joseph is a good sport and spreads his arm wide while I spin him in a circle. I look into the crowd. They seem to love it. That's so cute! Somewhat obligingly, the kids take the dance floor and start to move around. For long, they're starting to laugh and enjoy themselves. It was dicey, but we've done our jobs. Come on, the rest of the chaperones will take it from here. What?
Oh.
I have something to show you. Joseph leads me out of the main room, down various darkened corridors of the church. I can barely see anything and find myself tripping over my own feet. Joseph, I think I lost you. His hand finds me in the darkness. I'm right here. I'm glad he can't see me blush. We keep walking. That's so... I keep saying that, but this is so cute. Where are we... This church is huge. We're almost there. I actually have to admit, I was a little dishonest with you. I didn't just invite you here to help me chaperone. What happened to lying being one of the 10 things you're not supposed to do? I think there's an exception when you're trying to surprise a friend. Joseph closes the door behind us. I guess we're in a random room in the depths of the church now. What could he possibly have planned? So last time we talked about escaping to an island where we could live out an easy tropical lifestyle where our only worry is trying to find the lost shaker of salt. Since we can't actually do that, I figured I could bring a little bit of the tropics to Maple Bay. It's not quite Margaritaville, but something like it. Joseph throws on the lights. Oh my gosh! Welcome to Margarita Zone. I look around as my eyes adjust to the light. In his office, but there are twinkle lights spread across the walls, little garlands of fake flowers, and 2 beach chairs set up in front of a desk. There's a blender and 2 glasses sitting on the table, ukulele music playing softly in the background. Joseph, this is amazing!
Wink.
Wink! There's no pop tops to step on here, buddy. You did this for me? Joseph takes a seat and gestures for me to do the same. I did this for us. I think we both earned it. I settle in while Joseph pours us both margaritas. You really went all out. I have a flair for the dramatic, and you can't lead the community if you don't know how to make a good margarita. I take a sip of mine. This is a killer margarita. I would follow this man. Do you think the dance is gonna go okay without our sick moves?
Yeah.
No, not here. You're missing the point of Margarita Zone. Margarita Zone is a place of rest and relaxation. It's a place where you can kick up your feet and forget about your worries for a while. Watch out for blown out flip-flops. Let's get tattoos of Mexican cuties. It's heaven on earth with an onion slice. Oh, totally. I've got my stick and poke kit in my desk. I was kidding. I'm also kidding. But I do actually have a stick and poke kit in my desk. Confiscated it from Ernest. Joseph gestures to the makeshift island bar he's made. You know, it's funny. This reminds me so much of when I was younger. I've been meaning to ask. What did you do before you started preaching? Were you a sailor? It's uninteresting. I left home young and got into a lot of trouble. What kind of trouble? Trouble meant I got to go wherever I wanted, whenever I wanted. I hitchhiked around the country, went on adventures, met all kinds of people. Did some stuff I'm not too proud of. But I was young and in love, and I didn't have to answer to anybody.
Oh.
And now, I host fundraiser car washes and take the kids to soccer practice on the weekends. Sorry, I didn't mean to get heavy here. It's okay. It seems like you spend a lot of time taking care of others, but not enough time taking care of yourself. If you need to talk about it, I'm here for you. Joseph stares deeply into the blender filled with ice and margarita mix. It's just, I think about Margaritaville a lot. Or I guess the concept of it. A place where I could strum on my 6-string while I wait for the shrimp to boil, drink margaritas all the time, forget my worries. It's an easy life. I had Margaritaville once. But I think the closest I'm ever going to get back to it is Margarita Zone. A short and occasional reprieve from daily life. Is that such a bad thing? This is pretty nice.
Yeah.
It doesn't last forever. That's the rub. When you're in Margarita Zone, it's not like your problems have really gone away. You're just choosing to ignore them. Maybe you're looking at it wrong. Maybe Margarita Zone is actually better than Margaritaville. Because Margaritaville itself is an impossible idea. Remember what Spin Master Quinn said? Sometimes you have to play the sad tunes to appreciate the bangers. If stepping on a pop top is that biggest concern, what could you possibly appreciate the boiling shrimp? How could you possibly appreciate the boiling shrimp? And Margarita Zone isn't landlocked to this office. I think it's about finding the little pieces of Margarita Zone throughout your day and taking joy in these moments. That's awfully optimistic of you. It doesn't have to be anything big. For me, I think it's just being able to quietly do the word jumbles and drink some strong coffee in the morning. To see my daughter smile, or I smile at Joseph. To spend time with quality time with a good friend. Yeah? Yeah. I can feel myself leaning closer to Joseph. Is it just me, or is he leaning closer too? Oh my gosh, no! Joseph tenses up. He downs the rest of the margarita and hops up out of his chair. It's getting late. We should head back. Oh, Joseph. I know. I don't want to be a homewrecker. This is terrible. Sure. Joseph and I make sure the dance wraps up without incident as he takes me back to the cul-de-sac. I hop out of Joseph's car before he pulls into his own driveway. Thanks again for the help. Thanks again for Margarita Zone. Maybe we'll go back there one day. If we do, it'll be my own damn fault. Joseph chuckles and drives away. I walk into my living room to find Amanda curled up under a blanket and groaning on the couch. Hey, Panda, you feeling okay? Dad, I have a tummy ache. Ate too much youth group food. I drank too deeply from the well of life, and now I pay the price. And by well of life, I mean the big lukewarm punch bowl of seltzer, juice, and sherbet. Amanda slides to the floor with an elongated groan. Need anything, kiddo? A time machine that goes back approximately 2 hours in the past so that I can warn myself of the folly of excess. I'll pour you a glass of water. Love you, Pops. How'd the dance go? Oh, I crushed it. Got the kids on the dance floor at the expense of my own dignity. A fair trade. Also, everything hurts. I'll see you in the morning, kiddo. Night, Dad. How'd this take? Did I get an S? I didn't get an S because I failed that one thing. But I got an A. I know I got an A. Number 1, Dad. Flip up sunglasses. Prayer. Cool. Radiohead. Crying. Yes. I only missed one. I only missed one thing. Everything else was like beautiful. I love it. Oh my gosh, we only got one more date with Joseph. I'm so excited to see what happens next, and I hope you are too. I'm going to go through some of the other dad's routes because this is a really fun game. I'm really enjoying this. If you're enjoying this too, go ahead and show that like button some love. I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day. And if it's night wherever you are, I hope you have a wonderful night. See you soon. Bye!